Hello Cancer, this is Angel Eye 7 Tarot with your mid-October 2017 reading. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I want to thank everyone who has subscribed, liked, and shared my videos. And any information you need regarding the page or how to contact me will be in the description box below. And also how to navigate the Instantgo app, which I am on now, and it's an app that lets you ask me questions or a question, and I can do a 1-card reading within 24 hours, and it charges you over the app. So if you guys want to look into that, the directions are in the description box. And let's get into your mid-October 2017 reading for Cancer. I'm using the Ghost Tarot in honor of Halloween. The cards are a little different in the meanings, a little bit, not totally. So we'll see what you get and go from there. I'm just going to shuffle until something comes out for you guys, Cancer. Alright, so you have 3, 4 so far. The 9 of Cups, or chalices in this deck. The 3 of Wands, looks like a ghost ship. The Strength card. And the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so starting off here, you have the 9 of Cups. And in this deck, I want to read you what the meaning for this deck. It says, the kindness of the heart is born of the soul and looks only to the soul without paying attention to what is useless or transitory. So however that resonates for any of you, but the 9 of Cups is the card of, it's the wish card. And sometimes the wish can be emotional fulfillment, because the next card is what, the 10, which is that, like, you know, being emotionally satisfied. But you have it with the Lover's card, so I believe it might be that your wish is love or true love or something in that regard. Okay. And then you have the 3 of Wands, which is, you know, putting your plans for your future in motion and waiting for your ships to come in. And you have it with the Chariot. And this is a card of movement, like moving in the direction that you've decided. So I think you guys have really, like, I think you've gotten, you know, a wish. And like the Lover's card, that's a strong fated bond, the Lovers. Or it could be a Gemini, you never know. Water signs go really well with Gemini from relationships I have witnessed. So some of you Cancers might be with a Gemini, or you might be wishing to be with a Gemini. And with the 3 of Wands with the Chariot, you know, you might be like going full speed ahead in that relationship. And then you have the Strength card, which you have 1, 2, You have 4 major arcana in this reading already. So whatever's going on, it's a big deal. It's changing your course. Oh, there's the other. Oh my goodness. Okay. So the 6 of... Yes, the 6 of Pentacles. Sorry. Which is a card of give and take, balance, generosity. I'm going to read you what this one says too, because I know this one was a little different. It says, patience and waiting lead to small moments of eternity, but there is no eternity in solitude. So that's like, you know, the whole thing with give and take is that you need another, and you know, to be able to do that. The whole idea of generosity is that there needs to be another in order for you to give something of yourself or something away, okay? But you have it with the Strength card. You have the 6 of Pentacles with Strength. So there might be a situation where you're like struggling in that area of like give and take with someone. Maybe the person you're with. It could be anything. But then you have the Wheel of Fortune with the 5 of Swords. And I'll read you this next meeting for the 5 of Swords here. Yeah, it says, must defeat be the end. There are occasions when losing is actually a victory. So yeah, it kind of goes with like the traditional meaning is like sometimes the 5 of Swords can be like a cheap victory. Was that battle even worth fighting? And with the being with the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like, you know, things happen when they're supposed to. And this kind of energy comes in when you start forcing issues, forcing relationships, forcing situations, you know, things like with the Wheel of Fortune, what that means, like it's going to happen when it's supposed to. So don't try to force anything this month, either with a person or a relationship. Just let things, you know, take their course. And you have the Strength card here, which is it's having courage, you know, it's having courage to get through the situations that might leave us a little bit impatient, where we want to lash out or, you know, blame others for things that are not, you know, blame others for the reasons that things aren't happening the way they're supposed to. And you have it, like, again, with the 6 of Pentacles, which is give and take. You know, the balance of, you know, if there has to be another in order for the exchange to happen. So whatever this is for you guys, you have plans for this, for whatever. Also, like the Lovers can also mean a decision between head and heart. And it's also the idea of like yin and yang, opposites. Like there has to be a balance. And the 6 of Pentacles is another card of balance. And I feel like this might be where, like, you know, you have the Wish card, the 9 of Pentacles, where there is something you're really hoping for and that you want, but something's out of balance with it. Like you want to go like full speed ahead with your plans, like with this Chariot card and the 3 of Wands, but you've got to make sure that others are on board, that you have cooperation. Otherwise, you end up, with this 5 of Swords in the end, like, cheap victories, like forcing the issue. You have the Wheel of Fortune here, okay, Cancer. And this is, divine timing, luck. What goes up must come down. What goes around comes around. And fate. And this is a major arcana, so you have no control over this situation. You've got to be patient and have the strength to get through it and just go with the flow for whatever this wish is, whatever this thing you're hoping for. But you've got to strike a balance. Alright, Cancer, so that's your mid-month October 2017 reading. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you soon.